Why, hello there. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. My name is Ariel, and I like to build in The Sims, obviously. In today's video, I am going to be doing another tiny home build. I'm super excited. My last video was a little bit more laid back, a little simple, which is not really my thing. So I'm really excited to be doing something a lot more complicated. So I haven't mentioned what I'm doing yet, so I'm going to mention that now. In light of the upcoming Wolverine Deadpool movie, I have decided I would take advantage of this situation and do a tiny home build for 4 different Marvel characters, of course, including Wolverine and Deadpool. Actually, this weekend, my fiance got us movie tickets to go see the movie, so I'm looking forward to that, and I figured I would give this a shot. Let me just be very clear. I have no idea how I'm going to bring this to life. As I sit here right now, it sounds good. It's great in concept, but I genuinely do not know how I'm going to pull this off, so I hope that I can. Yeah, so I've already pre-selected the Marvel characters I'm going to be building for today, just because I don't really want to leave my fate up to the wheel of names today. So with that being said, we are going to just jump right into it. If you're not already subscribed, now's the time. Let's just jump right on into it. So I decided that the best place to build for this particular video would be in Del Sol Valley. So the 4 characters I am going to be building for today are, of course, Wolverine, Deadpool, Spider-Man, and Iron Man. And I also want to just throw this out here right now before I already inevitably mess this up. Because of the scale of some of these homes, especially Iron Man, I'm gonna do my best to make them tiny, but if making them tiny compromises my ability to make the build better, then I'm not gonna make it tiny. I'm just gonna call it tiny homes just because it makes sense, you know what I mean? But here are my 4 Marvel characters on the wheel. Let's spin and decide who is going to be first. Okay, I was considering doing this one first, but this just reinforced that. Okay, this is the Iron Man house. Okay, and this is what I was talking about with the sheer scale of the house. It's just huge. So here, right off the bat, my biggest gripe with this house is the rounded walls. As you can see, there are a ton of rounded walls up here at the front, and I kind of want it hanging over the edge. This is going to be the glitchiest house that ever existed, but that's okay. So we're going to add this rounded roof. All right, so we've got a little platform there. Let's build a pool. Do we have the rounded pools yet? I do. Okay, so we're gonna do a partial rounded pool, such as these. All right, listen, I don't know how I'm gonna make this look right, but I will try, okay? Most of these roofing pieces like kind of swoop into each other. I don't know. Okay, I'm just kind of figuring it out. This one might be the closest to what I want. So here's what we have so far. I'm actually kind of pleased with it. So I'm gonna have the front door be here. This is our sort of front patio. I could also do this one here, which is kind of nice. Okay, I think that looks better actually. That actually kind of works. I like that. Okay. This is not a tiny home. I'm sorry. I apologize. I said I would try. I tried. I feel like that's reasonable. That's going to be our Stark Avengers building. We'll add some of these green little planter things. This landscaping is going to be extremely simple because just of the location. We'll add a nice coffee table, maybe just this one from Get Together, or I could just add this little table here from Desert Lux. That's nice. And then maybe with that big Oasis courtyard kit plant, this white one here, this plant is like one of my favorite plants of all time. Like, look at how majestic that is. That's so nice. So I'm pretty sure I am done with the outside for now. I just added a little seating area right here, like an ottoman, a couple plants, this mailbox. On the patio coming out into the backyard. We've got a little bar right here, a grill, and then over here we've got some lounge chairs. Put a nice little hot tub over here as well, another little seating area. I think it looks pretty cool. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and just start on the inside, which is going to be super interesting because this is where the rounded walls are really going to be playing a big role here. So I think I obviously want to make this a bedroom, his bedroom up here or something like that. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with this room. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure how I'm gonna split up this room. I could maybe make this like his little room with all of his suits and gadgets and stuff. And then maybe I can make this like a bathroom. I feel like it would be cool if the first thing you see when you come in is this like fancy car. The inside of his house is like extremely minimalist, okay? This is what it looks like. It's fancy, but it's like so minimal. Maybe do that there. I don't know. We'll see. And then like a little side table maybe. Okay. I think I'm done with this room. It's not my favorite room. I honestly didn't know what direction to go because his colors are like gold and red, but his house is very neutral. Like it's super neutral. I don't know, but this is kind of what I have for right now. Yeah, I put the car here. I've got the water fountain going. We've got some large sculptures, a little seating area over here, and a piano. Let's go ahead and move on to this massive space. This whole room is so weird. Okay, maybe we just do that. Do I separate this a little bit so I have more of a flat surface to work with? Maybe I do kitchen back here, so I've got more flat surfaces. I don't know, this one actually looks kind of nice. Okay, and as far as a couch, he's got like a big sort of rounded couch. I'm going to pull this together. This is going to make sense very soon. And then we grab the rounded pieces. Yes, that's amazing. That's kind of a nice color, and it might be nice to use that as like an accent. Yeah, I really just want to work here in the living room. This is a glass of bar. I'm keeping it very neutral. Okay, so after some work off camera, I finished up the kitchen. I just did a pretty simple kitchen, just made it very sleek, very modern. And I also threw together this bathroom as well. I don't know if I showed the updates in here, but I added those things because I thought those were cute. But anyway, I just did this cute little red bathroom. I wanted to tie in the red a little bit, a nice little vanity area. We've got the toilet here and my little shower that I built. Let's move on to his lair, if you will. This is where we're gonna have all of his gadgets. I found this from Journey to Bed 2, and this is kind of perfect. Ooh, that's kind of a fancy desk too. I like the look of that one. Like, does this look stupid? Yeah, probably. I mean, it's not horrible. And maybe like another one on that side or something. You know what? That actually doesn't look too bad. Can I shrink this and maybe like stick it in the middle of the room like that? Ooh, that red railing is very interesting. We're gonna do that. For my stairs, that could be kind of interesting. Yeah, like even something like this could be interesting to put this into. Now my mannequins both have different outfits. I like it. I like it. Some unorganized documents on the floor. You can just stick the little pedestal right here so he can try on his different outfits. I finally figured out this room. So this is what I did with it. I actually really like it. I think it turned out pretty cool. Over here, we've obviously got his little desk area. We've got a lot of books and clutter like he's researching. Over to this side, we've just got some pictures on the wall and we've got some different clutter items over here. Two little outfits here. I created this makeshift changing pedestal. So I put an actual pedestal here, and then this is like a clone something, but it kind of looks like, it reminded me a little bit of like this situation here. And then of course I added this screen here. I like it. And with that, I am ready to move on to the final room in the entire house, which is going to be the main bedroom. So for his room, I definitely want to do something a little darker, a little moodier, probably relating to red a lot more. Maybe I'll do this one. Oh, this room is huge. Okay, listen, I may need to separate this. This room is just way too big. So we'll do that as a hallway. Maybe I can do another bathroom. I finished up this room. I just added this desk here, whatever the frick this is, and whatever this is, and then some stuff on the walls. I kept this room very simple. And then I just threw together another quick bathroom. Got a sink over here. We've got a jacuzzi tub, which I thought was a fun addition, and a little makeshift shower as well. I mean, I could make him a dresser, like a closet, I mean. Could add a wall. I did this in my Monster High video and it turned out pretty cute. So I think I'm gonna try it. I went ahead and I finished the entire build off camera just so I can get a move on with the rest of the build. But here's the bedroom. I didn't do anything too crazy in here, just tied together some of the colors, added some gallery art, got a seating area with a little TV over there. We've got a nice little closet space here. I added a little chess table for funsies and one of the globe bars, and I think that looks pretty solid. And with that, I am completely done with the Iron Man. This isn't a tiny home, so the Iron Man home. Let's do the grand tour. Starting over here, we've got our little seating area. Here we are inside of the first little entryway room. We've got a sports car. On this side, we've got a piano, water fountain, some sculptures, another little seating area. Outside, we've got a grill and a bar. Over here, we've got some loungers. We've got another little couch and a very nice looking jacuzzi. Here we are inside the living room. I think this turned out really nice. It's very modern. Let's actually jump into the kitchen really quick. Here we have our kitchen. I think the kitchen turned out really nice. And then over here, we've got a nice little seating area, a bar, a bookshelf, and then we've got our dining room table, some more abstract art, and then I love this living room. I actually really like the way that this turned out. Into our bathroom, here we are. This is it. I really like the sort of grungy vibe in here. We've got our sinks on this side. We've got a shower and a toilet on this side. Yeah, there's the stuff that was missing. Not sure why that disappeared, but here we are into the laboratory, whatever you want to call it. This room actually turned out really interesting and cool. When you first come in, right by the door, we have some suits and like these little tubey things. We've got this wall with just some gadgets sitting right there, some TVs. We've got like a little dressing area right here. We've got one of these screens, which I think are perfect. I love these stairs in here. I think they work so well. And then a cute little workstation here. When I say cute, I mean cool. Here we are upstairs. We've just got a little desk right here, one of these little tubes. There was something here too. What is going on? There it is. I don't know why it doesn't show in the tab mode. Here we are in the second bathroom. Same sort of situation, just a little bit different with the jacuzzi tub. Last but not least, here we are in the main bedroom. We've just got a bed over here, a nice little seating area and TV on this side. Over here, we've got a nice big closet space. We are going to spin the wheel to determine who is going to be next for our next tiny home. Hopefully it will actually be tiny. Please. Spider-Man it is. So this is probably the aesthetic I'm going to go for the house. And this is like the inside of his bedroom. I'm thinking maybe I'll do Spider-Man over here. Maybe some sort of cityscape that ties in with Deadpool, who will be right here. And then I'm thinking about doing Wolverine sort of like in this area back in here. Okay, I like that one. That one works, I think. I feel like that kind of worked. Cute. So this is what I've done so far. I'm just gonna kind of speed through this part of the build where I'm just doing some landscaping, but I still want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. So this is gonna be sped through. So as you can see, I just created like sort of this rack on both sides. So in front of the Spider-Man house and in front of what's going to be the Deadpool house. Here is the completed exterior of the Spider-Man house. I'll go through a more in-depth tour in a second, but as you can see, I also kind of separated Iron Man's house quite a bit. I did add like a little picnic area on the side of the Spider-Man house. With that, I am officially ready to finally move inside. Okay, so entryway, maybe we can do a dining room slash entryway here. We can do a living room and kitchen, kind of trying to tie in not only with the look of his house, which by the way is sort of like this, especially his room. We'll tie this in mostly with his room, the messy aesthetic. I mean, we've got like a sort of older vibe as well. Here's the thing, I could do the whole red and blue theme and make it very much Spider-Man in that way, or I could try to recreate the Spider-Man house. Like, I'm not sure what you guys would like more. Like, there's this whole vibe too, and maybe I could tie that in if I do like some sort of lab, which might be a good idea. But for me personally, in most of my builds like these, I do less about like the colors and more about the actual movie or show that I'm trying to represent and sort of creating that world. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the dining room right in here. I keep going back and forth on what to do here, but I'm thinking dining table here, living room here, kitchen here. All right. We're gonna go with that. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to our living room. I feel like it makes sense to have a fireplace. The problem is the location of it, but I'm at a point where I don't know that I care that much. Like, that's not too bad. Okay, changed my mind on the rug. The other one was just a little too yellow for me. Like, it was bright yellow. It's cute enough, I think. I don't know if I'm 100% sold on that couch, but it's there for now. Can maybe do this white one. And then maybe we'll add a little chair. We could do the yellow swatch of this chair. I feel like that's not too much. Okay. Ooh, we can just do this one from the Basement Treasures. That's pretty solid for in here. I don't want to overdo it, which is very difficult for me. Coffee cup here. I'm sure I'm not done 100%, but let's go ahead and get into the kitchen here. I mean, maybe we just do that plain one. Again, like another just plain appliance. Nothing fancy. Sure. Make that work, I guess. Also, I just remembered that in the new Love Struck pack, we got a shower door. So I'm going to switch out this one that I had. There we go. A real shower door. So this is going to be like the guest bathroom. So I'm going to make this one like nice looking, clean. Yeah, this bathroom is honestly so boring, but it's a guest bathroom. Who cares? Okay. And oh, I didn't show you guys. I pulled this room together as well. I just added a keyboard from Horse Ranch in here, just a little entryway table, and then it's like a mud rack. Let's head upstairs. Okay, so I just threw together this little hallway right here, have a bookshelf over here, and then like a little chair here. And then I also threw together this bathroom for Peter Parker. I did do the Spider-Man colors just for fun, but I still made it like a normal bathroom. We're gonna go ahead and start with his bedroom first. So his room is kind of sloppy, kind of messy. Let's find a bed first and foremost. Honestly though, it's not bad. Okay, and then I'm gonna stick a desk over here. Okay, we're gonna go with that. And he's got a computer, obviously, and we'll give him like this one. He needs like a little desk lamp, like one of the ones that go like this. You know what I mean? Something similar to this. I don't know if I want to use this or not, but we have this wallpaper with like all the info on here. Maybe I do that on that wall and then I still add some stuff on there. Some piles of laundry. I know I'm getting way ahead of myself. So my goal here is just to kind of put things around. Like, he's definitely not an organized person. I mean, I could do this one. I don't really like it that much. Perfection. Something like that. Ooh, I need curtains. These blinds. Blinds are not pleasant, but they do the trick, I guess. Let's just add some posters. And after a ton more clutter and messing this place up, this is the room. Added a bunch of stuff on the walls, on all the sides, just a bunch of clutter items, mess. On to the final room in this house, which is going to be my little spider lair. I'm thinking similar to Iron Man. I want it to be more lab-esque. So I'm thinking for the flooring, I can probably do the same sort of tile, but for the wallpaper, I would like it to be a little more something. I mean, we've got this like shelving unit. I don't really know if I want to use that or not. Maybe to put spiders on. We don't have spiders, but I'm going to fake it. We're just going to pretend that we've got spiders. Okay, I think I'm going to add some of these counters here on this back wall. All right, we can make this work. I'll show you a little bit of what I did. I just finished up this little room in here. I hope that this makes it a little easier to tell who this build is for. I added some insects. Again, we've got more spiders on this side. We'll do the final tour right now. Okie dokie. So here is my Spider-Man build. I already showed you guys this area, but I'll just give you a little brief overview again. This is this little picnic area back here. Here's the backyard. All right, coming into the first room, here we are. We've got a little piano here and just a little side table. Very simple room. Over this way, we've got our dining room table. Turning around this way, we've got our little living area, which I think turned out really cute and nice. And then right over here, we've got a simple little kitchen, just a very plain bathroom, you know, bathroom things. Here is the upstairs hallway. It's just a plain little hallway. Through here is my Spider-Man bathroom. Here's the other side. Let's head into Mr. Peter Parker's bedroom. Here we are. It is a mess in here. There's a lot going on. I think it turned out really accurate, in my opinion, as accurate as it can be. Over on this area, we have his little desk. On this side, we've got more stuff on the walls. Bookshelf. We got his dresser over here. We are in the lab part of the house. Again, we've got like a little chemistry table with a screen, spider webs covering a bunch of stuff. Over here, we've got some just more lab stuff, spiders, my Spider-Man suit, and then of course more spiders as well and spider webs. Next up, we are going to be doing Deadpool right over here in this corner, and then I'll end the video with Wolverines. Okay, so we are going to start working on our Deadpool build, and so I'm thinking for this one, since there's not like an exterior house that I can go off of, I'm thinking potentially doing like a New York inspired apartment, something like this. I'm thinking for the first level, doing a bar. One of the big locations in the first Deadpool movie was bar. So I'm thinking of doing the first level a bar, second level his apartment. Right now it looks a little funky, but I'm going to make it work. I don't like the roofing. I'm sorry, I don't. Maybe it will look really bad if I roof it. I'm not sure. What if I make the roof really low? I mean, that's an interesting looking apartment, right? So the next thing that I need to do is create stairs going up the side. Couple of things. First things first, on my Spider-Man side, I went ahead and I added a bunch of spider webs as well. I totally forgot to do that yesterday, and then some on the house as well. This is what I have for over here so far. So because this is the entrance to his apartment, I just added like a dumpster over here with some trash, some bikes, and then just some cheap chairs and a table. I have a couple of ideas, and I know that we've got a couple good bar backs. Let's shoot for this one first because it's a little bigger as well. Ooh, I kind of like the stickers and stuff on this one. We'll put that there, and then I might add like shelves around, something like that. Okay, so far I did a lot of cluttering off camera because I'm trying to figure out the vibe of this bar, but I did add this situation over here. The bar, I added a bunch of lights, a bunch of clutter and pictures. What do we think about that? Do we like that a little bit better? Well, maybe we can add something up top. Some of these things, I feel like these things are on top of buildings like this. Let's go back inside, shall we? Here it is. I've like completely forgotten to put bar stools. They look to have like a wooden back a little bit, almost like these these ones. I mean, we've got these ones from Journey to Batu, and like, kind of like it, not gonna lie. Whatever. Okay, let's grab some tables and chairs, just a couple of them. So it looks like these tables also only have like 2 chairs at them. Okay, so I added all these tables in here, which is great fun. Ooh, you know what we have that we just got? This. I literally completely forgot about this from the new bistro kit. It could not be more perfect. I kind of like those better anyway. Maybe I just do all of them. Sure. You know what? We're gonna do that. It ties into these red chairs a little bit, which I like. Oh, you know what else there is? A freaking pool table. I know we have a foosball table. If I need to use that, I will. I need to just have something. I'm thinking maybe a jukebox too. Ooh, that could be kind of fun. Yes, like this. It looks like there's vending machines somewhere, and maybe we add this closer to the bar. We add this over here. Wonderful. Ooh, we've got this neon sign, which is kind of cool. This new neon picture. So I think I'm done with the inside of the bar part. I think this actually turned out super cute. Lots of detail. I added a lot of trash and stuff. We'll do the final tour at the end as per usual, but I think it turned out really good. So I'm gonna do something like this. This is what I have to work with. I mean, we've got like some of this stuff. Okay, bathroom. Maybe we'll separate like a bedroom over here or something. And then kitchen, living, dining. I feel like that's fine. So it looks like there's actually like a bookshelf on a back wall here. You know what? I might actually use these. This one from the Book Nook kit could work because it's got a blanket on it, and the one I'm looking at also has a blanket on it. And then there's like a little chair over here, and there's also like a beanbag over here. We'll do a black beanbag over here. Let's add like a little side table over here, like that, and then we add a little lamp on top. This one might work. Okay, and then there's also another small little, it's like a little TV table. Oh, something like this, potentially. This TV. And then there's like several different rugs with some nice prints. Something like that, I guess. This looks insane. This actually looks insane. Or I can put it over here. This scene is from, so this is supposed to be Al's apartment. And then this is a shot from, it seems like that one girl's apartment. I can't remember the name of the love interest. I mean, maybe what I can do is like separate the room here a little bit more. And we can do a kitchen in here. Now that I've done that, let's get some shelves. The wall on this side is like a blue tile. That is so bizarre. I mean, maybe the only sink we have is in the bathroom. Like, I don't know. In this picture, I'm not seeing a sink. So my internet went out last night. That just seems to be a normal occurrence these days. So I did a little bit off camera. I think the kitchen turned out pretty cute. Excuse the camera jumping around. It just be like that sometimes, I guess. Yeah, this is the kitchen. And I mean, I'm sure we can find some other posters and stuff to add. Poster. Just getting the general vibe, you know what I mean? So I'm seeing the new Deadpool Wolverine movie today, so we'll see how it is. I haven't even seen the preview, if I'm being totally honest. I'm just kind of covering the walls. I feel like this looks pretty solid. I think I'm officially done with the living and kitchen space. I'm gonna do the bathroom really quick, and then we'll go into the bedroom. Okay, so I just pulled together this bathroom really quick. Final room in the house is going to be the bedroom for Deadpool. This is a pretty small room, and because of that, maybe I'll do a single. Oh my gosh, he needs the costume trunk. He absolutely needs the costume trunk. I'm sorry, he just does. It's so funny. Maybe if I do like the light up mirror, the big one, this one. I love this mirror because it's just so dramatic, with maybe like a desk under it. Okay. And a computer, we can just do information database computer. I want another mannequin in here. What if I did some like graffiti on the wall? Yeah, I kind of like that. Ooh, we can do one of those neon pictures from the new pack. Cute. All right. And with that, I finally finished the bedroom. I think this room actually turned out really cool. Considering how small it is, I was actually able to fit quite a bit in here and give it a lot of character. Just a little brief overview of his room with the camera jumping around. I think it turned out really fun. And with that, I am officially done with my Deadpool house. All right, guys, let's do the final tour. Here we are looking at our Deadpool tiny home, tiny home. I think this turned out really fun and cool. On this side, we've got like a little chair, one of those tire stools. I think that's fun. Outside, we've got some stuff indicating that there's a bar inside. Over on this side, we've got some bikes, a dolly, a very gross and dirty trash can, some graffiti, and like a little seating area. Okay, here we are inside of the bar portion of the build. I think this turned out really, really cool. I feel like I would know it's a Deadpool build just by seeing this bar. It looks so awesome. Obviously, right when you walk in, you are greeted with this very cool looking bar, lots of string lights, lots of decor. Over onto this side, I think this side looks so cool. This gallery wall, I think, is awesome. We've got those pops of Deadpool art down here. It's not over the top, but there are some little hints in there. We've got some vending machines, a stolen ATM, and then, of course, we've got a little jukebox. And to this side, we've got our foosball table. I love this bar. It looks amazing. All right, when you first walk in, here is the entryway. So when you first come in, this is what you see. This is the living room. I think I did a pretty decent job of replicating this room to the best of my ability. Just lots of clutter. On this side, we've got some more artwork. This is the kitchen. It's pretty colorful. Lots of gallery art. This whole gallery wall, I think, turned out really cool. VIP bucket. It's just sort of a grimy, dirty looking bathroom, but I think it gets the point across. We have more art on the walls. Into Deadpool's bedroom. I think this room turned out so cool. I love all of the little touches in here. Over on this side, we've got his desk, some gym equipment, some snacks, drink, all sorts of lotions and such. We've got a computer, lots of art on the walls. Over here, we've got a little mannequin with his outfit, and we do have some weapons on the wall. We have the VIP bucket in here, some more drink clutter, and just a lot of random various items. That, my friends, is it for the final tour of Deadpool. And with that, I am finally ready to move on to the very last tiny home, which is going to be for Wolverine. So I'm looking up the home for X-Men, and this is sort of what I'm seeing. There's like this version here. I'm seeing like this here. And there's also like the mansion that I'm seeing, like this type of thing, or this one here. Okay, so after doing some additional research, because I'll be honest with you, I was not a big X-Men person, and honestly, I do like Marvel movies, but I'm not a massive Marvel fan. But from my research, this is probably the best representation of the house. So I'm gonna do this here. Okay, so I did some work off camera on the shell, and I think this was looking really good. I'm working on the backyard really quick. I did work on the front. It's nothing too crazy. May or may not add more. I feel like the landscaping in the front should be very simple. I added a nice fountain here, maybe something like that. And we can add some punching bags like these. Okay, backyard's done. Nothing crazy, just a pool and a little punching bag. So we're gonna see what I can do here. And it looks like I'm gonna have to have a couple of different entry points because of how this middle part is set up here, these pieces. I think the main areas are just gonna be X-Men, and I think like his room, I'm only gonna make a room for Wolverine. It's definitely got like an old castle-y vibe, but also like a dark academia sort of look to it as well. I did a ton of trial and error on this build and how to get upstairs without compromising this space down here, because no matter what I did, because there's no way to get across here, there's no second story, it was just taking up too much space to do stairs. Instead of having stairs inside, what I did was I added this balcony in the back, which has a ladder right here. That way you can enter all three of these spaces from the back. I'm thinking maybe like a living room, dining room, kitchen, Wolverine's room, and then I'm thinking like some sort of war room, which I saw on here, and then maybe like a study. I can maybe do this one from base game. I don't know what to do. It just looks like a standard freaking couch. Like, I don't know. This couch actually isn't bad. This is definitely more like the chair that I'm seeing in the picture I'm looking at. I like this one for this. Interesting. Let's find a good rug for in here. Maybe with like a layer. That's nice. That's such a nice light fixture, I swear. Maybe just this base game one. And it's like a TV, maybe like that one. And then for chairs, we can do, that looks nice. And then I need a rug for underneath this. And we do have like this longer one. You know what? Actually, what might be kind of nice over here is like some bookshelves. Ooh, this one from Discover University is so nice. I love that. I think I'm done with the living and dining room. I just added a little bit of clutter. So here's my little living room. I added another bookshelf right here with like a built-in side table just for some extra decor. We've got another little bookshelf with a seating area, our dining room table. Is it covering the window? Yes. You know what? Whatever. I'm not worried about it. Maybe just one of these. I don't know. Okay. I finished up the kitchen really quick. Just did a little bit of clutter. I didn't go too crazy in here. I think this looks pretty cute. And now we are going to move on to the last room downstairs, which is going to be for, I think I decided I was going to make this like a study. Do I want to just use these ones? I think so. Maybe this one from Discover University because it's got the same swatches, which is good. This is going to be good. And then for my desk chair, this one. There we go. That's better. Ooh, maybe these new ones from the Love Struck pack. You know what? We're gonna go with that. And over in this corner, maybe just a chess table. Okay. That's kind of interesting, I suppose. Maybe this one from base game. Like I could add this instead. This is also a nice lamp. Very nice. Very nice. I think I'm done with this office. Nothing crazy. It's just a standard office. Have a desk, some bookshelves, a little chess table over here. And I think it looks pretty solid. So with that, I am completely done with the downstairs. Let's go upstairs. So do I start with his bedroom or do I start with these side rooms and then do his, you know what? I'll start with his bedroom. For his bed, I guess we can see if I can find a yellow or black one. You know, that's a real question. What type of bed would he even want to sleep in? The colors are all wrong, but I do like the wornness of it. Ooh, you know what might be cool is if I use this as my headboard. Ooh, what if I did these trees? Maybe. I don't know. I kind of like it. I think I also want to add like a card table. I know what we need. We need scratch marks on the wall. He's made a mess around here. Ooh, this workout machine could be kind of interesting in here. I just finished adding some stuff and cluttering up. This room was actually pretty hard to do because Wolverine's not a werewolf. He's just a mutant who has animalistic tendencies and behaviors, and he's got, you know, metal claws. So it was hard to sort of draw a line between werewolf and not. So I did use some stuff from the werewolves pack without implying that he's a werewolf, at least I think. So I just added this area over here. I tried my best to implement the black and the yellow. I just have some gym equipment on this side and then a little bar cart over here and a desk. I'm going to throw together this bathroom really quick and then we will move on. Bathroom's done. Just a simple little grimy wolf bathroom. I don't even know. Let's go ahead and do a slight change of pace and work on the war room. So this is the type of thing I want to do. It's like this concept art that I'm seeing. I feel like this would be a cool thing to replicate. Oh, it's like a small one. Oh, okay. That's kind of interesting. Maybe the black swatch in the chairs, gray swatch in the table. So here's the thing. I'm only allowed to have 10 mannequins on this lot. And currently my Iron Man house takes up like 18 billion of them. So I'm thinking maybe I delete a couple up here. That actually makes sense to me. If you hate it, I'm sorry. I don't really know what to say. But now that I can add mannequins, I'm thinking that I can add a wall and then I add some windows like this. And then I can can add mannequins behind the glass. Oh my gosh, amazing. Oh my gosh, this is stunning. Kind of did something with that. We're gonna add some of those Strangerville screens on the wall. It ain't that deep to me, son. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Yeah, I don't know. Now that's stuck in my head and it's driving me nuts. Ooh, a flag. Flag just seems very superhero-esque. Seems kind of fun. You know what? I think I'm done with this room. It's a very simple room, but it gets the point across. You know what? It's their here we are and we're discussing important things going on in the world. And I love that for them. Very last room. Maybe I do like another dorm room or something where like some of the other X-Men would sleep. Green. Yeah, I can vibe with that. Let's do one single nightstand. We'll just do this one. That's kind of cute and kind of fun. What if we does a red kind of work? Maybe. Sure. I need a dresser. Maybe we can do some suitcases or trunks, I mean. Am I able to do a desk in here? Ooh, I could put it that way. How does that mirror look? That's a nice mirror. I think that's gonna be it for this room. Just a very simple bedroom. I am officially done with the Wolverine X-Men house. All right, it is officially time for the final tour of our X-Men Wolverine house. This is the front of the house. I think this turned out really nice. And then in the backyard here, we've got a nice pool. We've got like a punching bag area. All right, inside we go. So to the left-hand side, we've got our little living room area. So we've got like a bookcase over here. This angle, we've got like another bookcase, our dining room. Right through here, we have our lovely little kitchen, which I think turned out nice. It's just a simple kitchen. And then the last room downstairs is this really nice looking office. I really like the way this turned out. We've got our desk here with some bookshelves and of course a little chess table. And then to this side, we've got a bar. And then of course, coming upstairs, here we are into Wolverine's bedroom. Here's his bed. We've got a card table, a little bar area over here. And then to this side, we've got a desk and like a little workout area. We just have a nice little bathroom, got a sink, toilet, my shower area. I use those branches as like a partition. And then over into this room, I think this room also turned out really, really cool. This is like the war room. I love what I did with the little mannequins back there. And then of course to this side, this is what this side looks like. The last and final room here is just this sort of dorm room, bedroom for some other of the X-Men, some of the other X-Men. Oh my gosh. Just a simple room, nothing too crazy. I didn't go overboard with it just because I've done a lot of building. That is the completed Wolverine / X-Men tiny home, quote unquote. Okay, and with that, I pulled together the rest of the scenery, and guys, I think this looks so cool. I actually really enjoy the way that it turned out. Here's the cityscape one more time. I don't know if I've even showed it entirely. Here we've got Mr. Spider-Man's house. Of course, up top here, we have Iron Man and we've got the Avengers Tower up there. We've got this like water area with the vehicle going into the water, which I think was fun. We've got our Deadpool tiny home / bar, just some more city. And then you just saw this Wolverine house. All right, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it and thought I did these characters justice. I know this was a long video, but I hope it was worth it. Yeah, let me know in the comments down below which build was your favorite today and which ones you want to see next. I'm sure you guys are going to want a part 2. So if you do, let me know by liking this video or commenting down below. If you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to join. I make a lot of really cool builds, so if you're into this type of stuff, come on over. And that's it. I am going to wrap it up for tonight. This build will be in my gallery. My gallery ID is arielvstar. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. All right, bye!